Maxwell and Faith Riding House.
If possible, yeah, they texted me
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I have touch these?
Yeah, it's touch thing.
Andre, you started. All the mics look good. Some of them are sport management, but we can hire a little bit of everything. As soon as coach gets in here, I'm just gonna lock it. Stay here. As long as you're here.
Oh, Joy?
Oh, yeah.
She's the little brown hair girl.
Little
She's
lady.
tiny. You can lose her very quick. Very quick.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not. So we're like, are you guys
To her.
to her? And I was like, she's 27. Yeah, literally, Lavero. She's 27. Let's go, ma'am.
Everything come out okay?
Yeah, Jesus, take your time. Lord, have mercy. Oh, there's good. Hi.
Slipped in.
Sorry, nature was calling.
It's right there.
I see it.
All right, ready to start? Okay. We have match one winner, Washburn University. We'll let Coach Chris Herron start with some comments on today's first match.
Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate West Texas A&M on a great year. It's a really good team. I enjoyed their across the net banter quite a bit. I know my kids did too. So that was fun to see the fire on that side of the net as well as our own. So that was fun. Tori Miller's a load also. Wow, she's pretty good. I'd like to congratulate my team. I thought we played very hard. We stayed focused. Our offense was diverse enough to keep them, hopefully, obviously guessing to what we might do. So I'm really excited for them.
We're also joined by student athletes Allison Maxwell and Faith Rottenhouse. We'll open it up for questions now.
The emotional level in the shift, you guys really find a way to get that emotion back into a match, and that seemed to be the case today. Were you feeling it at a certain point, or what was that aha moment today that you said we're on it today?
I think ultimately we just take every play like one ball at a time, and that's what we've been emphasizing this whole time. Basically, every single ball, no matter if it's an amazing kill or it's a free ball kill or anything, it's 1 point. And so that's what we focus on. We try to ride 1 point at a time and just get on runs and hope it takes us, you know.
So first of all, congratulations. It was a great game, great leadership. And my question would be, how are you going to prepare for your next opponent?
I mean, I think we're going to prepare the exact same way that we always do. It is a lot about our side. And that's the biggest thing is we can only control what's on our side of the net. And we'll watch film, we'll do some scouting, but until we play tomorrow, all we can control is our side of the net and each play that we do.
So, what'd you guys do to reset after coming short from the third set? What'd you guys say to each other, stuff like that?
Well, I just told them that that was over. I mean, you know, every point is important, but as soon as that point is over, it's no longer important because there's nothing you can do about the last point. Same thing with set, match, whatever. It's over. It's history now. So that's what we just kind of just said. That one's over with. Let's go to the next one.
You guys think the result in the regional final when they came back from down 2-0, do you have that in your mind as you're trying to close them out?
I did. They did.
She was shaking her head.
I mean, it was in the back of our minds, for sure. But at the same time, I think the biggest thing is we're confident enough in each other that we know if we go out there and play our best game of volleyball, we're not going to be disappointed in ourselves no matter the outcome.
What kind of transition is it from regular season, putting away an opponent, to postseason? Is it, you notice it that much more with the fight from other teams?
I certainly do. Yeah. I mean, every point's just that much more intense. I mean, how many long over the ball goes across the net 7, 8 times rallies did we have today? Several. So, yeah.
I think ultimately, at this point, every team's going to be really good. And you have to also tell yourself, okay, it's just another game. Because if you get, flustered with the fact that, oh my gosh, we're in the Elite Eight or whatever, you're going to, play like that. So we really just we've been staying like confident and just telling ourselves, okay, this is just another game, and going from there.
Once we figured out that we could banter back, yes.
Yeah, I think it's really easy to get our team riled up. So we had to pull together and kind of just be like, hey, we can talk like this after the game. We just need to focus on ourselves right now and, keep it together, basically.
We had a moment in the timeout where I might have suggested that we quit worrying about what so-and-so was saying across the net and just focus on our side.
Personally and as a team, is there anything that you can improve on for the next game?
I think you can always improve every single time you go out. So, I mean, you can name several different things, but, ultimately, there's so much ebb and flow in a match that you just hope one of those is toward the positive for you instead of the other way. So, and I just told them several times, it's just runs. Let's shorten their runs and let's keep our runs 3 to 4 or 2 to 3, and let's keep their runs at 2 and no more than those. And they in that third set they went on a nice run and got us, especially because we were up 11-9 and they call a timeout and then they go up all of a sudden they're up 14-11. So yeah, I think that's the way every match is, especially at this level.
For the athletes, what do you guys think you can improve on personally or as a team?
Obviously there's stuff, but that's hard. That's a hard question. Like you said, literally you can always do better. You're never going to have a perfect game. And I think right now we just focus on our side of the net, and I think we can do that better. Because we did get a little excited about the talking trash across the net. So, no. But it's really fun to play new teams.
We played them 2 years ago in Fort Lewis, Durango. But, the young lady on the outside, Tori Miller, was just a freshman then, so they weren't quite as seasoned as they are now. We believe that all the time.
Student athletes that coming out here playing, was there any more nervousness today, or was it just like a regular match?
I mean, I think that the biggest thing we stressed with our team over the last couple of days is that the point we play next is the same as the point we played the very first match of the whole season. And so just coming out here and playing 1 point at a time, one set at a time, one match at a time is how we've been training, and that's kind of helping us to handle the pressure. Because there's no more pressure on this game than there was since we began regionals. It's one and done since then. So.
Sorry. Faith, you received an award today, the Elite 90, which I'm super proud of. That goes to the highest GPA athlete left here at Tampa. So what does that mean to you?
I think it means a lot. I'm very proud of it just because I work really hard in the classroom and on the court, and it just kind of pays off. So that's what I would stress to everybody is to just don't let your life become too much of a distraction and really focus on what you want to have and be successful on in life. So.
It seemed like you guys traveled really well. You had a great crowd, very loud, very into the game. Did that have an impact on you, kind of let you settle into your first game?
Yeah, we travel well. We have a really good group of parents, and they're super supportive, and even the non-parents and fans in general are amazing, and we're really thankful for them because they do bring a lot of energy for us. So.
Any questions?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All righty. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, just a second. I got it. Oh, yeah, really.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
She should come back. Sorry, I said you did it. Okay. Sorry, guys. Where did she go?
All right, we're here following match one of the 2021 NCAA Division II National Volleyball Championships, joined by West Texas A&M. We'll let Coach Kendra Potts open with some remarks on the match.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Washburn on making it to the semifinals. Man, they are a great team, mature program. Those girls had an answer for a lot of the things that we made adjustments to, and so I just want to congratulate them first. And then, but not second, too far second, is I just want to express my love and my gratitude for this team that I was fortunate enough to be able to start working with from early August to today. You know, these girls bought in. They asked a little. Let me reverse it. I asked a lot of them. And they trusted, and I just want to thank you guys. But I'm really excited to thank that the girls in the locker room here in a second.
We're also joined by student athletes Portia Porath and Chandler Vogel. So we'll open up for questions right now.
After the first two sets, can you tell me what the team did technically to pull the win for the third set? Was it the blocking or was it the communication?
Yeah, two things specifically. Our block did. Our pattern a little bit has been able to see a team's strengths and rhythm with their offense. And our block is they're students in every single match we play. They learn it, they make adjustments, and then we start getting more positive touches. So yes, we like point ending blocks, but really what we're looking for is a positive touch because we really like our defense behind it. So that cleaned up in that third set. But other thing, we got our serve receive back in rhythm. Abby Nash is usually just money in serve receive, and she had a couple little mishaps in that first and second set. And what I'm really proud of, because it's so hard to do this as a player, is get yourself back in the game and serve receive. That's such a mental game. And so, I mean, that was the first person after I got to hug a lot of the girls. I went to Abby and I was like, you need to be proud of this. You got yourself back in rhythm. And so those, I think, were the two specific adjustments we made. Our first contact cleaned up and our block slowed them down.
Chandler, you had a lot of digs today. Defensively, were you feeling comfortable, and how do you think that affected the team?
Actually, I was not feeling comfortable the first and second set. I was getting a lot of balls up, but they weren't clean. There were a lot of overpasses, and I know that we run best whenever we're in system. And so as the kind of what we do with blocking, just kind of get a little bit better as we go.
Portia, how is it to play with some defensive player who's able to do?
It's incredible, honestly. Like, I know that if I just even slow down the ball just a little bit, it's not even extreme amounts that they're asking for. It's just a little bit that she's behind me, and you know we have great defense. Like, that is one of the foundations of WT's program is the defense. And you know, four-time All-American, four-time Libero of the Year in the Lone Star Conference. Like, you have to put faith in her. Like, I can do what I can do, but at the end of the day, she's right behind me. And I have absolutely 100% faith in her. I just know that I had to do my job and just slow it down just a little bit for her.
For all of you guys, what do you think the biggest takeaway is from this season?
I think that one of my biggest takeaways is rankings don't matter. Because we were ranked 4th in our conference. We were unranked going into the regional, receiving votes, and then here we are. So made a little bit of a chip on our shoulder. But I hope that the underclassmen, like freshmen, because I've been to a regional, I have not made it out of conference, I've been to an Elite 8 now, and I hope that they feel that this is the new one, and this is what we're supposed to do.
I think that as a program, we just set a standard for ourselves. Like, you guys, like, people can't sleep on us anymore. Like, we're making a statement out here, and that's something that people need to take away. But we also need to take away, like, we're good how we do things, and like, it just goes back to the chip on our shoulder over season. Like, yes, we have key like takeaway points physically on the court, but there's also mentally, like, rankings don't matter. Is exactly it.
I'm really proud of the resiliency of the overall group, but WT has a long line of history that I feel they got to feel as we were making this playoff run. And to me, I was just telling these girls, you have provided so much joy for a community that we live in, and even you've provided so much joy and just something for people to talk about and enjoy. I don't think they realize the smiles on people's faces that they've put on throughout the season. They have been just a joy to watch. The word that comes to mind with this team is joy. They just give me pure joy, and I'm thankful and blessed that they chose WT.
For the student athletes, there's a lot of young talent on the team as well. Moving forward, next year? What's your message to them as they continue their college journey?
I kind of look at Washburn. They're a great team, but they're senior-led. They had mostly seniors on the court, and so they knew how to handle situations, I think, a little bit better than us because they've been here before. They've been in this position before, and now that I hope the underclassmen, whenever they get into a tight situation, they've been here before, and now they know how to handle it.
I think for the underclassmen, just have faith in yourself. Have faith in what you've trained and practiced. Like, just go with what the coaches are leading with us with. They're setting us up for a lot of success, and I hope that the underclassmen can take the key points away from this game, but also from our season, and just grow.
Coach, what have you learned from them this year?
Oh gosh, they've taught me way more than I've taught them. I tell them that all the time. They've taught me patience. I've got to let them train messy for them to learn. And we've talked about that all the time. We don't have to win a point clean. We can learn from how we won it or lost it and get better in the moment. We've also talked about being able to get better in real time than waiting, a weekend and going back to practice on Monday. And they've definitely done that. But I just they've taught. I tell them this a lot. They've taught me more than they know. And I take notes from them, and I just feel very grateful right now.
First off, I want to say that the banter you guys had was entertaining to watch. But what did you guys, as a team, how did you guys stay positive? And just on a personal level, how did you stay positive?
I don't know. This is a different team than I've ever been on, and I feel like that says a lot because I've been on 5 collegiate teams. But it's easy because of everyone around us, because everyone holds that same mentality of staying positive, because we don't play good whenever we're not positive and we're not light and free. So I think that with everybody, I'm not trying to fight with anybody on it. Everyone's already there.
Yeah, going off that, I think that everybody just being on board and knowing what we expect. Like, we expect the positivity. We promote the positivity, whether it's dancing in between the sets. Like, there's just little things that we do that make us us, that allow us to be positive and get everybody on board. We're one big family, and that helps us because we don't have to question anybody. Like, everybody is here for the right reasons, and I think that helps with the positivity too. Like, we're all cheering for each other. We're all each other's cheerleaders.
We've said it a couple times. We want to be able to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations, but we're a very safe group to be ourselves with. So we're all different. We come from different backgrounds, and we want to welcome those things so people can feel comfortable in their own skin, regardless of their playing experience or where they're from. And so, and I definitely believe in that. I don't feel like they need to necessarily conform. There's a system part of it, but I want them to be themselves ultimately. And what this group has done, and this is their choice, is that they've chose to accept those differences.
Compared to teams you've been on before, how fun was it this year?
This is, no offense to my previous teams that might be watching, this is the most fun I've ever had on a team. The most fun. I don't know what it is besides all of us just loving each other, but it's amazing.
Yeah, Chandler's been here for 5 years, but I came from a completely different background, and I didn't even know that there was a conference banquet. Like, that's what I'm living. So, like, for me, I'm living a movie. I'm living a dream from the younger me. Like, it's so much fun. Like, words can't describe it, honestly. It's incredible.
Questions?
When you started off your career young, did you ever think you'd be in this position, one of the top 8 teams in the country?
I mean, I always knew that we had the potential to, and we had the pieces to. So I want to say yes, but being here is really surreal.
surreal is the right word. I quite honestly didn't think I would ever be here. Like, it's just something that you dream of, but like, you have to have all the right pieces fall into place at the exact right time in order to do this and to beat teams that we were beating. So, it was a dream of mine. Did I think like 12-year-old me ever doing this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, it's incredible.
It's funny, we talk about our, this is a phrase, it's an inside conversation, so sorry if this is weird, but we talk about our little Betty. So the little Betty is that little girl, that 7 to 12-year-old little girl that we were watching people do these things. And our girls say it all the time, but they're like, I'm playing for my little Betty. And it's really cool because you see those little girls all the time in our gym, but they play loose, they play free, they play kind of like kids, but with a really good game IQ. And that sometimes as a coaching staff, we were like, let's just get out of their way. Let's get out of their way and be their hype men. And so it has been so, that's why I just say joy with this team, because it's just been a joy to watch them play.
Thank you to West Texas A&M.
All right, thank you guys.
I didn't even cry.